What's good, my good people? Welcome to the SBP on this glorious morning, bro. As you can imagine, I am feeling really good. I got the homie Source in the house. Source, how are you?
No matter how I'm doing, man, it's all about you, man. How you doing? It's all about y'all, fellas. I'm
Whew.
just, I'm just, I'm just here.
You know I'm good. And I got my guy Joel in the house. Joel popped out for a minute. I'm sure he'll pop back in. But yeah, man, whew, I'm feeling outstanding this morning, man. I can't even explain to you right now. You know what I'm saying? How I'm feeling. To be honest with you, there's Joel right there.
I
Joel,
lost
Long
audio.
time
I
coming,
lost
man.
audio. Couldn't hear anybody. I'm
you
sorry.
good? You good? You good? We
Dang.
ain't worried about no
Can
turnovers
you hear
right
Joel?
now. It can't
Nah, I
hurt.
can't hear
Turnover
either
can't
of you.
hurt us right
Okay,
now. So
great.
we good. How you feeling, brother?
I'm feeling fucking fantastic this morning.
Man, it
Feeling
is
really
beautiful.
good right now. I'm good. How you feeling?
Man, I was telling Source, I can't explain it, man. It's a crazy feeling. It's a crazy feeling right now. I know some folks may think they can relate to an extent, but I don't.
No.
I don't know of a franchise that can really, at this point, relate to what a Knicks fan would relate to after 53 years. You see what I'm saying? Like there's some stuff that's been close. There's been some stuff that's been close, and Source. I know, like when the Eagles won the Super Bowl, it been guys. I was looking for that thing before y'all got that first one.
Right. That
Yeah,
shit
and
feels
I know that
good.
was probably quite a feeling there, but that Knicks thing, man, it's 53 years, bro.
Yeah.
53 years, and the ups and the downs, and you got a team, you don't have a team, and looking like we might can do something, you can't do something, and the stars, landing Madison Square Garden, getting their heart broken every year. It's just, man, it's an unbelievable feeling, man. And I'm
Yeah.
waking up now, and I still can't believe it, bro.
It's the word surreal is real. Like that's how it feels. Like it's to the point where it's like I woke up this morning. I'm like, oh shit, that shit did happen. I wasn't dreaming. Like that was. Oh shit.
Yeah,
Oh man, feels good though. I never thought I'd see it
nah,
like
I
ever.
didn't. I
You
didn't
know.
either. I'll be, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I didn't either. I didn't think I'd see it, but um, man, I mean, we here. You know what I'm
We're
saying?
here.
We are here.
We're here.
Yeah, man. So did you how'd you watch the game? Did you watch it from home?
Yeah. I I got invited to several spots, um, but I really just kind of wanted to be home
Right.
in my own, just in case. I get very emotional. Like I knew I was gonna get emotional. I just did like, especially like there were certain spots where like there might be people I don't even know. I'm not trying to cry in front of nobody. Like like and so like I'm like I'll be here. I'm calm. I could jump around and freak out and yell and curse and whatever the fuck. And yeah, that's exactly what happened. So I was in my own zone here, drinking my shit, watching my dude. I was distracting myself because the game was fucking frustrating at certain points. And once it got down to the last 5 minutes, I was locked in and I couldn't sit still. It was crazy.
Yeah, I was sitting here, man, last night, and I was just like, well, we've seen this before, but I don't know. Kind of feels like to me we might be going back to New York. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't want to go back to New York.
Oh, absolutely not.
And people can talk about, oh, they got to win two more, man. I'm sitting there like, man, you're not even Knicks. No, don't worry about what I'm thinking because I don't trust. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't
Right.
know. We
Don't
give
take
them
no chances.
confidence. We get in the garden, and then the next thing you know, and then the people start laughing at us again and start talking this craziness, man. But
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'm done. Finish
yeah,
it. That's all. I don't give a fuck where it's at. It's not
yeah.
home, not home. Just end it and let them. We did it.
Hey, look, um, man, I ain't gonna lie. I'm still kind of emotional, man. Like last night, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like it took me. It took me. I didn't think I would
You
be as
cried, man. Just say
emotional as
you
I
cried,
was.
man.
Nah, Sauce, I did.
Just say you
I
cried.
did.
It's cool.
No,
I
I
cried.
honestly did. And the thing is, I don't know if it was just it's the way the whole situation because I didn't feel it at all coming up, and that I was gonna be that emotional. But all the way up until the end of that game when free throw situation, and when we finally it was like 7.7 or 7.5, and we were up by 4. I started to feel heavy, like just out of nowhere. It didn't build up; it just came out. It's like somebody like you walking down the street, somebody just out of nowhere just punches you.
Well,
Did
And
you
I was
see?
like,
You
"What you
see
say?"
Monica McNutt? You see the video?
Man, watching that again this morning, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of teared up again. She was, I could feel it, bro. Like this is
You could
crazy.
see it when
Yeah.
when that free throw went. Psh, her
Yeah.
eyes closed and boom, it was like you could see the emotional
reality
change.
Yeah. Yeah, man. It was it was something. And then what was funny was Nicole was in here and her sister called, and it was like, tell them congratulations. And it's the next one, and she's a huge sports. Nicole is not a huge sports fan. She watches sports because I'm watching them, but her sister,
Right.
and then that just made it even worse. Like, I mean, I was happy. She said he's in here crying. And she was like, "Shut up, let my brother-in-law cry. This is the third, whatever. This is history. This you understand. This is, And I was like, wow, somebody gets it. You know what I'm saying? So it was crazy.
It is
That was
history, man. I'm happy for y'all, man. Congratulations, y'all. And someone who understands, I understand.
One of my homies, my boy Raymond Doc, Randy's brother Rook called me, and he calls me last night, 2 right after this is over, and he's like, Prime, man, I'm here crying. My wife talking about, why are you crying? I said, this is crazy, dog. I'm just having the same conversation in my house. You know what I'm saying? And then Zachy, man, we was on the 3-way for a minute, man, after the game, but it was ridiculous, man. It was crazy.
It was great.
I was with you, Joe. I couldn't go nowhere, man. I stayed in the house. I got invited to all this stuff. I said, I can't do it, man. I can't do it.
I mean, I totally understand people wanting to gather. I don't know. I did it so many years by myself. You know what I mean? Like, it's like I've been there. I know it. I get it. I just need to be alone, and I can celebrate after.
You going to the parade?
I might. It's Thursday, I think, right?
Yeah,
I
Thursday.
think they said Thursday.
I gotta.
Brunson said something about being Thursday.
Yeah, I want to. We'll see. I haven't made a definitive decision yet, but I'd like to go.
That's gonna be amazing, man. That's gonna be amazing.
That's gonna be crazy, yo.
It's gonna be crowded. I don't know. It's gonna be a little intimidating.
So what they had last night? They had, what was it, 3 watch parties, right? It was 3.
Wow.
I know one of them was in, I think, Radio City, I believe.
I believe so. Yeah.
And that was nice. I saw that more than anything, especially online. There was a couple of live look-ins, and somebody had a stream. And the way you can't really set it up because it's radio, it's Radio City, Radio Music Hall, whatever. But just just looking at the seating and the way it was set, it was just it was crazy. I said, getting out of there might have been crazy. Now I would have loved to have done something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like something like that.
Yeah.
I can't go stand out in the street, bro.
For hours. Yeah,
I can't do it. I'm about to put the pins on or something, bro. Because how you gonna get to the restroom?
That's what I'm dreading. I don't know. That's why I don't know if I'll go. I'll go for the parade and then I'm out. I'm not trying to stand there. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to sit there. I hate public restrooms as is, so it's gonna be tough.
Yeah, it was touching. Source and I was talking last week. In course, we were talking about it, and I told him, you talking about signs, because a lot of things I thought about or haven't thought about in a while. So one of them was I saw something. I found my old Allen Houston jersey that I had. I still got it. I might put it on today. And I was thinking about my son. Nicole was pregnant with my youngest son then, right? And we were at a cookout. She was just maybe weeks away from having a baby, whatever. So, and that was on my mind more than just about anything. Just like it's out of nowhere, and I'm starting thinking that's why I had the Allen Houston jersey on. That was so. But anyway, and then of me and my youngest son. This is years later. and I have on a white Knicks jersey, and then it's a Latrell Sprewell jersey. So it's like about a year later, right? And it was kind of. I was already emotional last night, but he posted a picture last night.
Oh,
I was gonna bring that up.
It got me, and I was like, wow, you know what I'm saying? I had Allen Houston when he was weeks away from being born, like a couple of weeks from being born, because we had just beaten the. That's when we had just won the. It was the Allen Houston shot, actually. You know, against my jersey, which is ironically, which Source knows. My youngest son, he's CJ. He's Christian, but we don't share the same middle name. I named Latrell. His middle name is Latrell.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so it was because of Spree back then, man. But this is just amazing. That's just an amazing feeling, man. I told Source, I don't know how you feel about it, Joel, but bro, if we don't win it next year, if we don't win it for another 10 years, they can't take this one from us. They can't take, and we ain't got to hear all that. Come on, dude, it's the Knicks. We ain't got to hear all that no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's already been. I mean, we finally won the title. It's slowly started changing the last couple of years. What I did notice during this run, especially the last couple of weeks or so, is how many fucking fans showed up like out of nowhere. Like people I never even knew they even knew the Knicks existed or fans of the Knicks. Like, oh fuck, now y'all around. But go ahead.
It's heavy like that in VA too. So have you been seeing a lot of any New York stuff?
I don't be outside like that. So
I know. I thought about it when I said
I gotta see it online.
Thought about it.
Are they Kroger, bro? Like
not a lot, but just watching people, through social media and in these Knicks streams, you just see randos. Like I mentioned it about the celebrities. You see the rando celebrities, not just at the game. That's one thing. It's an experience to be at the game, but to be full New York Knicks fans out the blue, that's funny. But people are front runners anyway a lot of times. So
that's a fact. Especially in the bigger cities. They you know how they are. But I mean, I'll take all the support we can get because it's been a lot of shit last couple. I mean, when we sucked. I mean, it's been 6 years now. We've been pretty good aside from that 1 year where we kind of went backwards. So like, I'm happy. I never thought we'd get to this point. I know a lot of people say like, look, this is the year to win it all. I didn't really say that was a necessity, though. I believe we were good enough, and there were definitely fucking moments this year where I was like, I don't know.
Oh, me too. Me too.
I was like, it looked bad. Oh man, but the way they dominated the playoffs was something I never thought I'd see in my entire life. And then on top of that, to come into the finals, and look, this was a tough finals. Like they were hard. They were a pain in the ass the whole fucking series. But we still took them out 4-1. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. But damn, we're here.
Man.
Knicks in five.
We almost swept them, bitch. That's crazy.
Yeah. And it couldn't have gotten any crazier because if you think about this, I mean, people already had is well, you're not, you went through a weak East, and then you're going, whoever you're playing in the West is gonna smack you. It's gonna be OKC run through you, and then when they, of course, the Spurs beat OKC, then all of a sudden, you see what they did to, they did to OKC. It's gonna be a gentleman's sweep. Y'all getting gentleman's sweep. Y'all had a great season, and then this, they'll still try to find a way to say something, but what can they say? They all need to be quiet. And what else you want us to do?
My thing on my opinion when it comes to that is like, okay, it was a weak East, but we've seen weak East before and teams lose. Like we didn't fucking really lose. We lost the first two games. The game 2, game 3 against Atlanta, which looked bad. We were shitty. It was bad. Yeah. But from that point on to the finals, it was almost like they just sleptwalked through it. It was like I've never seen an ass whooping like that, just straight up, like they go right through everyone. Maybe it's not just that the East was weak. I'm not saying they were super strong, but it was that the Knicks were that good. And I think once they got to the finals, they were pretty evenly matched with the Spurs at the end of the day. The biggest deciding factor to me when it came to the Spurs was it was very hard to score over that big motherfucker in the paint.
Wow.
Like they couldn't do all the easy buckets they were getting against the other teams because this guy's just an extra 5 inches taller than everybody else, and he's super long. And if he jumps, it's even higher. And it's just he just couldn't get away those easy buckets they were coming in. He swatted it away, and you just had to like tire him out, whittle him down like a fucking tree. Until the end, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna give props to the Spurs, y'all. I am, because I'm gonna be honest with you. They got some young dogs on it. Like,
oh my god, dude.
Oh my man, Castle, Harper, Champagny, his NBA has been crazy, to get it. But that team is so well put together with young guys. They got just about all those guys are under 28. You know what I'm saying? Which doesn't guarantee anything. Like we've seen it before where we just think somebody's gonna run off 2 or 3 or get back, and they have that issue. Because I'm sure OKC still gonna have something to say. They're not done.
Well, they're still young.
yeah, exactly. But I gotta take my hat off to them, man. They ball. Even when a lot of those times when Wemby wasn't on the court, they're problem. They're a freaking problem.
Those are also some of the times we decided to make a run.
Yeah.
They're very young team, like you said. Like, Fox is probably the oldest guy in the rotation aside. Barnes was until he came out of the rotation. And then Fox didn't have the best series.
Horrible yesterday.
I truly appreciate that. Oh, bad. I mean, Castle had a bad game yesterday. He was like 1 for 10 or some shit.
Yeah.
They're very, like you said, they're very young. They're very talented. They'll be here for next. Well, we hope. I mean, for their sake, I assume they think they'll be back the next couple of years. You never know, because we thought that with Thunder when KD and them, and it took a minute. They were a completely different team the next time they make it. But you never know. This fucking guy, Wemby's gonna dominate, and they're already treating him like the face of the league, bro. So they'll be all right. They definitely overplayed their hand this year. They got to the finals, and congratulations to them for getting that far. You know what I mean?
Big Mo, what's up? It is a great day to be a Knick. No doubt it is. No doubt it is. Yeah, man. So what do you think? Like, what was your overall impression of the series in general? Like, not just that the Knicks won it, but just the series in general.
I don't care nothing about this series, Prime. Y'all won, man. That's all I care about. That's all I care about. The Knicks won. The Knicks won. I do have 2 questions, though. I have 2 questions. Yeah. Well, two statements. No, 2 questions. Did y'all see after the game when that police officer, sheriff, whatever, pushed Jalen Brunson?
I did see. I did.
Did he? I missed that,
bro. Yeah, it was on the show, the main show.
Main broadcast. He pushed him like
they didn't mention it. Brunson and somebody else were like on a walkway, and dude wanted them to move, and he literally pushed him. Wow. Another officer came over and was like, stop. What are you doing? Yeah,
there's cameras.
I was curious if anybody else saw it, because that's crazy. That's crazy. If that's not a story somewhere, it needs to be. It needs to be a story somewhere.
I did not see that at all. That's crazy. I would like to see that, though. If you find it, let me know.
Yeah. My second thing, you know what I'm going to say, Prime, not to bring any. I mean, it's not about me. It's about y'all.
Man.
I just want to go back 2 years. Mm-hmm. Can we go back real quick?
Let's take it back.
Do we have a video?
That would have been smart. 2 years ago, we had a conversation when Cat came to town.
Yep.
And nobody was happy. Are we? Am I correct here?
I will correct here.
All right. I'm just making sure I'm correct. Also, were there conversations when Mike Brown got there of not being happy?
Mm-hmm. Yes. You want to go first, Prime? Go ahead, Prime. Go first.
Well, I'm just going to say this. And I mentioned this to you before, Source. I don't know. To me, that's not one of those moments where you'd be like, nobody can be like, I told you so, anything like that, because because to be fair, Cat was big for us at times during the playoffs and definitely in this series. But Cat, there was a lot of time too that Cat didn't look so good, and the Cat that people were worried about the whether or not he was tough or not, whether how tough he was, whether or not he's making the right decisions, whether or not he can stay out of foul trouble. Yeah, he had a lot of moments where he did all those things, but he didn't stay out of foul trouble. He didn't make smart decisions, and a lot of times to me, he was letting certain players just punk him, like he was getting out of his game. So I think that anybody that thought that about Cat, because I never said I hated the move myself. I just said I didn't know how I felt about it. I never know how I felt about it. Mike Brown, I'm gonna be honest with you. I wasn't really on the Brown train, but then again, unpopular opinion with most Knicks fans, and it probably wouldn't have worked out the way I wanted it to. But at the time, and I don't know if we talked about this, Joel, or not, whether you liked them or not. I personally was kind of hoping they was going to be able to find a way to get Jason Kidd. That was me. That was me. I don't know, probably wouldn't have worked out the way I wanted it to, but I wanted them to try to get Jason Kidd. Mav shut the door on that. But after that, there wasn't really anybody else out there. I'm like, who we gonna get? Because I'm not sure about was firing Tibbs the right thing or the wrong thing, right? I'm pretty sure now, in my opinion, I don't think we win the finals because with Tibbs and because Mike Brown was willing enough to listen to not only the players and the coaching staff, and he would employ more than 7 players in a game. You should have said more than 7, 8 players in a game. Other night they played game 4, was it? They played 11 players, 12 players. Like he was willing to put 11 players in a game. All this stuff that they did was pivotal in it. So, but
he
anybody
played like 12 today. I mean, last night I think he played.
Like 12. So I think that any concerns that most Knicks fans have, I think they were warranted. I think that was warranted. Even Mike Brown told you in one of the interviews a few weeks ago that a lot of the struggles they had in certain parts of the season was on him. He said it. It was on me. And he said it took the Jalen's to come talk to me. It took the Rick Bronson to tell me to shut the hell up, kind of. It took, I can't think of the assistant that we got now that he was I can't think of the guy's name. Anyway, he's trying to get him a head coaching job. He's pushing him now. Like, I think. Yeah, so I do believe that those fears for those two acquisitions, a coach and a player, were warranted.
Okay. I'll answer both of them and a third for free. The Cat trade. I was indifferent. I wasn't upset. I was indifferent. I was excited, but I was also like, was it that big an upgrade over what we already had? That's how I felt. I didn't think it was a huge upgrade over what we had. I don't know if it was a lateral move or not. And we lost DiVincenzo on top of that. So I was a little upset. But I wasn't like, oh, no. I was just like, I don't know. I'm excited, but I'm also nervous. Like, is it going to be worth it? We definitely needed the size because we were very small without this move, especially at the time because Mitch was hurt. So it wasn't the thing that I was mad. I was just like very indifferent about it. And it turned out to be for the best. Cat has actually looked better as a Knick in certain moments than obviously Julius has in Minnesota, where he's kind of regressed. I don't know if that's because of the coaching over there or how he is, but he obviously looked better when he was here than he was then like vice versa. You know what I mean? So that's how I felt about Cat. When it comes to Coach Mike Brown, I wasn't excited because it was like kind of like, okay, Mike Brown. Like we've seen Mike Brown coach before. I was kind of also indifferent. Like I wasn't excited about it. It wasn't a splashy hire. I was like prime. I'm like Jason Kidd sounded something a little cooler, more exciting, though he was very unattainable. And I think they signed to a contract extension not long after, maybe this season. And then they fired him.
Crazy.
But, things work out the way they do for a reason. And look, it turned out that was a good decision because Mike Brown was definitely way more flexible than the rigid Tom Thibodeau. All respect to Tom and all, everything he did for us. But Mike Brown has proven that he listens. is way more bendable. And like there were so many kudos to him. He did a hell of a coaching job in these playoffs. Let's put it that way. And I'll give you a bonus one. The trade for Mikal Bridges, where we traded like 5 fucking firsts. All right, I did not like that because I didn't know if it was worth it. But I'm like, if we win a title, I don't give a fuck. Fuck the picks. And that's how I felt all the way into the finals. And I was like, they got the title. Fuck them picks. I put that shit in the back. Take his name out and put fuck them picks in the back. That's how I feel now. That's where I'm at. So there you go.
Word.
Yeah. All of what he just said. Yeah. And I agree. Like, but, you know, it felt good to me to hear Mike Brown talk about his willingness to become the coach that he did this year. You know, he admits he's not the same coach. The mindset that he came in and what he wanted to do changed over the course of the season. I don't know many coaches that are going to be that willing to do everything that they said that he did. Right. And that's what I'm most impressed by. You know, he could have easily just folded. Like I've been to the finals and I've done this and I've coached. I could have easily done all of that, but he was actually willing to employ what he wanted to employ, but also listen to the players and let his assistants coach. Let his assistants coach. So all of this, you know, in the bigger scheme, really who we should really be talking about is that front office, man. Because if you talk about that vision that they had when all of this started, you know, with Leon Rose and all that, let's be honest. There was a time period we were happy. There was a time period we were okay. Then we were happy again. Then we weren't so sure, you know. And then now, think about it. What's the highest pick we've had since they've been there? What, like 25? What, did we pick?
No. Obi.
Yeah.
I don't remember what pick that was. That was in top 10.
Yeah, we did. Oh, yeah, but still, I mean, as this thing started getting put together,
but he didn't do that. I mean, not that he didn't do that. He didn't. He wasn't part of this.
Yeah,
this main journey.
So this is my thing, Source, Joel. You think about this being a, you know, for Knicks fans, and all this is. I'm not stating anything new, but this is just what's out there. What makes this so incredible? You think about it, you know, us Knicks fans, we've been through, we've been through what, the Michael Sweetneys, the Ronaldo Balkmans. Remember Frank Ntilikina, Knicks fans, he about to be the next thing.
I really wanted him to be.
Kevin Knox, like, we've been through all these dudes. They going to be the dude. We're going to draft this person in the first round. We're going to do all of this. Then you guys bring up the Mikal Bridges situation, all the picks, and I agree after picks at this point. You know, I felt so good for him when he was crying last night. It was special because you think about, you know, these with no All-Star appearances. He had a situation with Phoenix. You know, they couldn't, you know, they couldn't win it. Like he's been this. He's going through all the criticism, the bad times. He got benched. He got benched a little bit. You know.
Yep.
Mike Brown, he could have folded. He had some big moments, you know, doing this run. Jalen Brunson, I can remember. I can call some of you people out in the SBP.
Call them out.
And I'm gonna Keith Morris. I'm gonna call you out. And you might call. I'm gonna call you out. There's a couple other people call you out. I can call out. That was too much money for Jalen Brunson just to bring him over. He don't even start. He's only starting because when Lucas got hurt, he does the same old Knicks.
That wasn't true, by the way. He was starting with Lucas.
He was starting, with Lucas.
Yeah, but at first he wasn't. Like, that's what I'm saying. So then you have how dumb he is. They counted his money for leaving 113 mil or so on the table, so they could get some other players.
Who called that dumb?
Man, there's some people in our group. They was commenting. They was talking. I wouldn't have left that money.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, Melo wouldn't have left that money either. That's not the point. The point is he did for the team.
I go ahead and get all the money. They said in the third, why get all that? It's not my job to figure it out. Well, Jalen left the money out there because so they can sign and retain the players, right? Kudos to him. You know, kudos to him for doing that. And he said last night it was worth, you know, every bit of what he did to get to this moment because they asked him about it. What else we got? The Cat. You brought up Cat. Whether or not Cat was overrated. It's not the star that we needed. We had those feelings. Some of us had certain feelings in Knicks, man, but the people outside of the Knicks kingdom had a whole lot to say. They was laughing at that. The biggest one for me, and it's no secret. It should be no secret that my favorite player on the team is OG. OG. What I say 2 weeks ago, or was it a week ago or 2 weeks ago? So I said, how could you not love OG? OG does it all. Both. And remember, what did he get, Joel? Was it 5 years, $212 million, I believe?
He got paid.
The same, leave it to the Knicks. I remember when they signed him, I had a doctor's appointment. I was sitting in the hospital parking lot, waiting for my appointment before I go in. And I remember looking on social media and the amount of Knicks hate were talking about how they overpaid for me, ain't that good. They was just dogging OG. All right.
Crazy. I remember that trade. Remember the trade we talked about here?
Yeah.
And there were some people like that was dumb, and I'm like, I like it. I think I like that trade. I was very vocal about that. I think it could work because of his versatility. I think he ended up being better than I thought.
Yeah.
And it was worth it. And I always have love for RJ and Quick, but it was worth it.
Hey. OG. First of all, y'all know I'm putting the putback on a T-shirt. I got to have that. I'm gonna put that on the T-shirt. If somebody
I want to post it or some shit.
They might have made one. Do you guys realize not even 10 minutes after? I lied to you not. 10 minutes after the game was over, I checked TikTok. Man, it was a dude already on there selling Knicks championship T-shirts, and he could sell his shirts that he made. All right, we got the third. This one, he had them all on the racks, facing the camera, and I'm like, these dudes ain't missing a beat. He's already selling the T-shirts. Jalen got his own T-shirt. Cat got his own.
They don't waste time. They don't waste no time, man. There's money to be made, Prime.
He was ready. He was
ready.
Not a button.
He was waiting to push the button.
Yeah.
I'll leave you with two other big thoughts real quick, man. And I ain't talking to death on it, but this goes deeper than everything we just talked about, y'all. Y'all remember they laughed at us when we didn't get the big three. There was no Bron, Wade, and Bosh. They won't never come to y'all for real. Why would they go there? They dogged us.
Sure did.
And then KD and Kyrie.
That hurt even more almost.
Anybody want to go?
Yeah, that was rough.
New York.
Because they went to the Nets. They went next door.
Yeah, we went down the street, bro. That was bad.
How that worked?
I had to drive. I need to go cool off, take a drive. It was that bad.
So, haters or lovers, you gotta understand. Like I ain't tell these people go out there and tear up no fire trucks. So I ain't say do all that. These people act crazy out there.
People are so extra. I'm just trying to get on camera.
But all the people who celebrated responsibly, I love some of the stuff they wish. Especially, did y'all see the one? I clipped together a quick video, TikTok video, and I put one of them in there when people were outside and they were watching it. And as soon as it was the game was over, they were singing Alicia Keys.
Yeah,
harmony. Yeah, it was like all out the street, and it was crazy, man.
That was cool. Cool.
This for y'all, man.
That was tight in that video. There's a lot of people.
Yeah, so man, it just all worked out. Which what Hannibal said on the 18, love it when the plan comes together. The plan came together. So. It was a beautiful thing. It was a beautiful thing. It is a beautiful thing. I ain't gonna be able to come out this high for a while.
That's good, man. That's good.
And I guess Nicole feel bad about asking why I was crying. She just bought me a smoothie in here. So
feel better. Wait, I wasn't good.
That was good too, man. Yeah, chocolate banana. Man, so
shout out to my man, the Bad Seed. He dropped a song a while ago called Nixon 8. So
Dixon 8,
the remix of Nixon 5.
Yeah, I never realized, y'all, so I know you want to follow the thing Knicks, but I didn't realize, especially on TikTok, that there was that many New York Knicks songs. If you just go on TikTok and you just type in like New York Knicks, like you're making a video or something, and you're asking for audio, bruh, It ain't 10 or 12. It is a ton. I'm like, hold on, bro. How did it's Knicks song like crazy.
There's one dude who does a song after every game, like a recap.
Really?
That's why there's some. There's one dude, and he like, I'm sure he did one for this fight. I imagine there's a championship one. He did one for every recap, like a recap show song. It was ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Wow.
That's dope. I know Skyzoo has one, and I know Fabulous just did.
Yeah, I saw Fab.
Win that chip. Win
Yeah.
that chip.
I tell you, win that chip. Win that chip instead of spin that shit. Yeah, that was dope. That was dope. Y'all see Nas at the game the other night? Nas was down there.
Mm-hmm. Did you see? Oh, go ahead. You got a point about
Nas? You go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, did you see last night? It was do the right thing out there, Joe.
I think about making a video with somebody. Yeah, that's crazy. Think about it. We saw, Spike and Mookie and old boy going at it, and do the right thing. And then now, but it's all love though. In real life, it's diehard Knicks fan John Turturro and Spike Lee.
And
Giancarlo Esposito was there.
Giancarlo Esposito was there. They were all together.
Yeah.
And I feel like it was one more person, but I can't remember what it was.
A ton of people.
Oh no, it was Tracy Morgan. It was Tracy Morgan.
Oh, Tracy was Tracy. Tracy, Tracy did
diehard right there.
Recorded, cried. You know that was coming.
It's harder to keep the tears in as you get older.
You saw Tracy Morgan showing love to Jackson Dart.
Did he?
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't see that.
Oh, I said he literally. That's crazy. He says it. The video popped up.
And what I did, I did see Coach Brown talking to and consoling De'Aaron Fox though.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was crazy.
That was his guy.
But you remember though, he got fired literally like a day or so after he criticized him.
Yeah, he's like, I don't know if he was offside. I mean, why was he? So the point was he was supposed to guard the perimeter, and he was too far away. I gotta look at the video. Like, it shouldn't have been like that.
Within 48 hours, he was gone after those comments. I was trying to tell you.
Basically.
Yeah, so, but I mean, I guess there's nothing personal between them or whatever. But yeah, I saw him consoling them. Did you see Wemby though? Wemby? And I don't guess it was no voice, and it didn't look like it. When he was walking off the stage, after doing his press con, he was like, "See y'all never" or something.
Yeah.
Like, dang, bro, it's like that. Like, I mean, I understand, you're upset and shit.
He's a little immature, more than we thought, because coming in, all that pomp and circumstance about how mature he has been, and he's doing everything the right, and he is. I mean, he did everything right until the point where he was about to get his ass whooped, and that's where things started to change, and he got a little dirty and a little immature.
Hey,
show his age.
I'm not one of them dudes that always be blaming the refs and stuff. Last night's stuff was kind of jacked up though. I don't care what nobody. You'll never hear me hollering about no refs like talking about like a bad call. But you can't tell me none of one of them refs close out though that he did. That was obvious, bro. That was obvious, and I'm like, do we really? They were like, do we really want to go through these finals with no Wemby at this point? Like, you will never hear me talk like these people, but last night I'm saying like that was too obvious.
Yeah, he looked down his foot too. He looked down before he put his foot.
He sure did. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? That dirty bitch! I swear to God,
we had a chance to might mess around for the rest of the series. You know what I'm saying? But y'all don't want to lose this. This is crazy.
I will say, as much as that was a fucking dirty play and that was a flagrant, that did not get called. I'm happy that he didn't get tackled. I don't want to hear no excuses of us winning because he didn't play. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, I'm with it. So, both teams in good shape, like we say, going in next year, man. Spurs. My question would be, I don't even know if they could move De'Aaron Fox. Would they consider it? Because he just got that extension. Last year? It's like 4.
Let's look.
Let me look at it. If I remember, I thought it was 2025. So you can pull it up. Let's see if you.
I'm gonna hold on. Give me a second.
He got like a 4-year max.
I know he's making like 50 mil, some shit.
And he had, as you mentioned, he had a horrible last 2 games. Really, yesterday he was like 3 for 15.
Oh my God,
he kept jacking.
He was hoping it would go. I mean, he hit one that was pretty good for that put them up ahead even further, and then that was kind of it. That's it. All right, so this season he made 37. Damn, next 3 years though, 51, 55, 59.
Yeah, they might be.
Damn.
Yeah, he might have to stay there because I don't know.
Damn.
They're gonna be cash strapped anyway, and I don't know if they can find somebody to take that.
Damn.
Take that.
I mean,
I don't like to be overly critical of teams that make it to the finals and then they lose, and then it's like, oh, the problems. I'm like, the problems. They made it to the finals and they're young. Like, I get it, but same as watching Cam talking about they need a power forward, which may be true. That may be true, but waiting until somebody gets to the finals and then they're losing in the finals and then want to be like, oh, well, you should do this. Man, we got to the finals. Like, we didn't get here by mistake with this team. Not that there couldn't be changes, but I don't like when people nitpick people when they lose at a high level. Like, they lost in the NBA finals. They ain't losing the first round. They ain't not in the playoffs.
They were still very good, and they had the luxury of having Dylan Harper, the number 2 pick, come off that bench.
Yeah, exactly.
Don in the house. Don nigga said, "What up, fellas? Prime, I just Ubered you 2 boxes of Kleenexes for 50 years, and I'm gonna use every last one of them."
He needed them jumps last night because
I needed them last night.
Yeah, wait till he got in the car. He just said, "I'm gonna cry now."
What y'all think about? So, what do you think about what's next for Miss Johnson? I mean, you think the Spurs gonna make a move?
I think he good.
Make a move.
That's the question. I don't see it happen. I don't think they would do that. I mean, because there's no guarantee you're gonna change the coach. I mean, that's because we did it, but you changed the coach.
That was different. That was different. You don't think that was different?
Which one? Who?
He said, that's what y'all did.
Oh, we did, but I think the difference is that Tibbs got us. They believe that Tibbs got us as far as they thought we could go.
Yep.
You feel me?
Yeah, that was a whole philosophy change.
That was a philosophy change. And look, the only thing changed now for the Spurs is just winning the title. That they got as far as they could without winning the title, basically. And this man's a young man, a young coach. Yeah. Technically, this is rookie year as a coach, right? It's pretty damn good. Why would you give that up? Another team's going to just pounce. That's what's going to happen.
100%.
I do think I question, and I don't care. I do question some of his strategies, though, in this series. Fair. I definitely question this. Like, playing. I understand Wemby is who he is, but there's no way that I'm not trying to keep him close to the basket more. Now, granted, credit the Knicks because I thought Cat and Mitch did an excellent job, the best they could, of keeping him out of the paint a lot of times. And he was trying to run to the paint and then muscle him up, keep him up on the top, the key near the top. I thought we did an excellent job. But I thought as the Spurs fell in love with the 3, well, they should because they shoot it extremely well.
Right.
In most cases. Now, Wemby probably shot more than he needed to shoot. But I think some strategies could have been probably employed or tried to work on, to get him towards the basket. Because when he got to the basket, we couldn't do anything with him. Didn't matter if we had 2 guys in front of him. It didn't matter. And I think what helped them get this far, I think ultimately hurt them a little bit too.
Yeah, I mean, he was just hard to guard. Big bitch.
Mitch Johnson. I got Huck for the block last night too. Not on Wemby, but that Huck had a key block last night. I just wanted to shout him out. Yeah, so he got minutes. Well, last time you seen Huck 40 in the game. Well, he had some blowouts, but I mean.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I want to give credit to Mitch, who had to play majority of that game.
Yeah,
because the Cat, I swear the officials just hate Cat. That's how it feels. Like that on the other side of that, it's like they don't get me wrong. He made some stupid mistakes, especially with his hooking and shit. Some of them, there was some.
And he always does it too.
He always does. It's like he can't unlearn it because he's been doing it for so long. I think that's what it is. But it just seems like they hate that man because he can't do nothing right in their eyes. That's how it feels. Everything. I've never seen so many fouls turn the other way. Like, oh, it's a foul. No, reverse. It's actually on him. Like, what the fuck? Every time it felt like.
Come back from the commercial. Oh.
Yeah, every time.
After further review.
Cat fouled first. Like, oh, come on.
Happy for him. So many individual stories with the Knicks that you feel happy for him. Cat, all he's been through, expressing his personal life, parent,
my mom,
him, Jalen connection with his mom. There's a lot of other players that's got, some hard stories. I love what I do love is what Josh Hart said in his one of the interviews he did last night. He said something to the effect of people understand like the weight of this jersey and this city in this jersey is so heavy. People just don't know. He said, but as of right now, it's felt as light as it's ever felt.
He ain't wrong.
Yeah.
That ain't gonna get much lighter till next year at least.
Right.
Yeah.
To game one.
That's right.
Yeah, that was dope, man. That was dope. But I don't know, man. I don't know. It is what it is. Like I said, I'm gonna be the way I'm gonna be for a while. And last night, I just can't tell you where all the emotion came from, but it just came out of nowhere. So and Dick Source, I didn't get into bed, man. Like it was going on 3:00, and I still couldn't go to sleep. Man, sometimes I be in watching the WNBA game at 9:30. I be struggling. I blow social media. I just said 2:50. I said, I'm still up. It's crazy. 3:15.
I was good in sleep, but my team ain't win nothing, so I get it.
It's been tough. I didn't sleep till like almost 3 a.m. I was just watching people's reactions, or my energy was up. It was amped. I could not sleep, so I was just walking around. I was just pacing most of the day.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
I feel you.
Oh,
OG.
man.
Yeah. Oh, the guy shout out OG as well. Like I said, he lost both his parents, over time. Like his, it's like a lot of stories in there, man. A lot of stories. Got to feel good for those guys. But
Go Google.
Yeah, so like I say,
Jose.
OG. Look,
Jose.
if y'all can get Jalen a statue, if that's what y'all want to do, put Jalen a statue. You got to put something in MSG. OG got to get something. I don't care if it's inside the arena and it's inside the case. That joint of that tip, it's got to be in there somewhere. It's got to be in MSG somewhere.
I feel that. I mean, look,
it's got to be.
You
ain't got to put it outside the building if you don't want to, but something has to be in that building.
No doubt.
And look, that doesn't come down.
That doesn't come. Well, I mean, I think at this point they all probably at least the starting five, maybe even Mitch getting their jersey retired. What do you think?
Oh, that would be something.
Yeah,
I think because look, they did it to the last championships and they won 2. To be fair, so like
53 years though. I hear you.
Yeah, it's been 53 years.
But it's still 2 is 2. Whether it's 1 year or 53. I mean,
true.
Yeah. And look, this year they got even though I know a lot of people don't give a shit about the cup. We won the cup, cup, and we won the championship. So it's like it was a double victory there. Same team, crazy enough.
You know how they change it up because y'all just won the cup. Now Knicks celebrating a cup victory. They
should put up both banners just to spite everybody. Fuck them. Championship and then the cup banner right out next to it.
And Jalen,
I hear you. I hear
you. Jalen got what cup MVP.
Oh, he got all 3. All MVP.
All 3. Eastern Conference.
Yeah, Cup MVP, Eastern Conference Finals MVP, and the Finals.
Perfect.
Yeah, finishing up with Jalen, man. You think about this. Source and I were talking last week, and I told him, I said, at that point, I think a lot of people were thinking about Cat. Cat was MVP up to that point. I said, I got to give it up. Cat played phenomenal defensively. Offensively, he had to be it. And then at that point, unpopular opinion, at that point, they would have never gave it to him. But I thought Mitchell Robinson was phenomenal too. Mitch, his defense, at that point last week, I told Source, I said, catch the MVP. My personal second at that point would have been Mitchell Robinson. Mitch did so much, especially defensively and on the boards. It was crazy. Now, of course, a couple games later, we see with OG, and I'm like, shoot, oh my God, it's my guy now. Jalen's played, he's put up points, hasn't shot well. He's still getting to 30, but he hasn't shot well. But OG, this is OG. If he even has a halfway decent game, let's say Brunson has a decent game, I'm still personally gonna give it to OG. But last night, Jalen Brunson, when it mattered the most, that when it mattered the most, he puts on the best game he's played the entire series, becomes the first and only Knick to score 40 plus in the finals game. Especially down the stretch, he shot well. Like, it was just like, I'm saving all of this for now. And it was almost like, we need to end this now. We push it. We need to end this now. I'm going to, and nobody else shooting well or whatever. Now I have to take the weight. He was phenomenal last night.
He, like you said, he played he left his best game for the end. He literally has to wait till it's clutch time for him to outperform everybody. It's like he rises, everyone starts to dip, he goes up. It's really weird how it just changes for him. And I saw a graphic earlier because he had 45 last night, I think it was.
Yeah.
It was a graphic. It was
15 in the fourth.
15 fourth, right. So he had 45. I think Jordan had like an elimination game. They had like the top scorers in an elimination game. He was 45. Jordan was 45. Only I think 2 other people were higher than him. They had 50. I can't remember who they were. Fuck. Giannis was one. There's one more. I can't remember who it is. They had 50 in an elimination game, and I can't remember. Shit, I'll have to look for it. But yeah, I mean, the fact that this is a little man putting up this type of numbers, I think that's what people don't. I mean, some people will talk shit about it, but now he's already proven that he is 1A, as people will say. And the fact that he did it on that court where she once played, like coached, makes it even more.
Yeah, I'm gonna call 2 of my favorite people. So when we done with this podcast today, I'm gonna get on the phone. I got to call Becky, and I got to call Candace up, get them on the phone, holler them real quick, and let them know what time it is if they don't already know. So I mean, I love them, but I got to call them out.
Hey, Becky was not wrong in her statement, except saying that Brunson was not one of those.
Yeah.
That's the part I'm talking about. Yeah, that's the part I'm talking about.
The little guy stuff, she was right about. She was 100% right about that.
Statistically, that's usually the case. It's hard to win with a little guy. But she said Brunson was one of them guys, and that was the problem.
Correct. Yeah.
That's the part I'm talking about. Yeah, that's the part I'm talking about.
Yeah, I can't wait. She's gonna probably never take anything back. He proved me wrong, whatever. But she's probably gonna play it off really, really cool. But she ain't gonna hear the end of it. I'll tell you that much.
She's never gonna hear the end of it. It's crazy.
You said that. Hey, Joel, anything you want to add, man, before we wrap this joint?
I'm just happy, man.
Thank
you for having me come on. I needed to let some of this out because I was holding it all in. I really wanted to do a show last night. I'm like, everyone's probably just partying and shit. So I'm like, I'm not gonna bother nobody. So I'm just gonna leave it for the morning. And you hit me up. I was like, I was hoping you were doing something.
Yeah.
So I jumped on. I thank you. We did it. We fucking here. We won that title. Let's I don't know, man. Like, I'm excited for next week. Next week I do want to do when is the draft? That's next week, right?
It's either next week or the week after. Is it the week after? Maybe it's within the next 2 weeks.
I think they have to check because I think they changed the date. Usually Thursdays, but I think I saw it was on Tuesday now. I was like, what the fuck? Weird. Anyway, point is, I want to do a show, so I'm gonna have y'all on if y'all want to come on.
I'll be there.
Cool. If not, whatever. I will probably do a finals draft show like that. So I want to do something like that.
Yeah, it's June 23rd and 24th. So
23rd, 24th, which would be Tuesday, right? No, weird.
A week and some days.
Yeah, it's usually a Thursday though, isn't it?
It's usually a Thursday.
Yeah. So they changed it to Tuesday this year. I mean, I'm fine with that, whatever. But cool. I mean, that's weird.
That's cool. Yeah, I just want to tell you this real quick. I don't know, we've never discussed anybody that we really follow as far as the Knicks on social media, but do you follow Knicks Fan TV?
Absolutely.
Yeah, did you? I want to give a shout out, man. And it's funny because he just sent another, not sent a message, but posted something. The emotion on CP's face last night was everything.
Yeah,
you know, he was in there with him and the wife. The emotion was everything to see him in tears. And we know if there's anybody who does sports coverage, especially Knicks coverage on their squad, CP's top notch. Knicks Fans TV is top notch, bro. And as much as he's on and they're on everything, I mentioned to you, Source, that he has one of his frequent two people that are on the show from time to time. One is Chuck D. He's had Chuck D on there several times.
Chuck D follows me.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Yeah. And Sky Zoo. Yeah, that's why he always tell you when he got to do something. Sky Zoo's been a guest on there many a times, right? But CP, day and night, it's Knicks. He's got to be getting pretty penny from social media between this stuff with that following is crazy. Nothing he does. I don't need if he works or doesn't. He got to be from home because that's all he does. But CP is a class act. I mean, a true diehard Knick through and through. And I felt good for him too, man. Like he was literally the game wasn't even over yet, but when it became a reality, I think like most of us, the city of his wife's back there, they're celebrating like crazy. And to see the emotion on his face, it was everything.
I was listening to. I'm weird with these games, so I had the game on, but I had it on mute, and I was listening to Knicks Fan TV instead because I just needed. Not that it makes a bigger difference, but I know that the emotions are the same. So they had CK on there, they doing the play-by-play.
Yeah, CK, yeah.
And so I was listening to him the whole game, most of the game, until the last couple minutes where I had them both playing. Oh man, I always loved Knicks Fan TV. So the fact it was remember COVID when everything kind of shut down, we couldn't fucking do shit for that. I listened. There was no sports there for a while, so I had no content coming in for anywhere. I used to listen to them for minutes. We just speculate months just about the draft, basically.
The draft.
So
trade deadline. Love trade deadline.
All that. It was all fun. From there on, I was a fan, and I've been committed ever since.
Yeah, man, they're dope. I especially love them during the draft is dope, but the trade deadlines. So we've had a couple of them. I think one of the biggest ones was something we didn't mention earlier, talking about all this stuff was the Mitchell, why am I drawing the blank? Cleveland.
Donovan Mitchell.
I said Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell. Speculation. That whole ride was crazy. Just watching them alone. And,
oh my God! Yeah.
And I want to stick that into with all the stuff people was laughing at us about because he still can't land a star. Can't land a star. You can't do this. You can't. Same old Knicks. We didn't get Donovan Mitchell. It's just two short guys not gonna work. But all of that, man. But they were phenomenal during that whole picture. They were on last night, dude. They were still, when I told you I was still up on at 3:00 in the morning, they were still going. I literally put my earpods on and was going to be trying to go to sleep. And they were still on at like 3:30 in the morning.
I saw that they were live when I was starting to fall asleep. Yeah. I was like, that was around 2-3 in the morning. And I was like, wow, they're still fucking going. I mean, I don't blame them. I was still up too. I was like, but I eventually I just passed out.
Word up. Joel, appreciate you as always, man. Yeah, we'll get up. I definitely check in on draft time, whatever, and we'll do what we do.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
Appreciate you.
For sure.
Go Knicks and F them picks, bro.
Fuck them picks.
All right, man.
All right.
No doubt. All right. That was Joel, fellow Knicks fan. Good dude, man. You're talking about going to the parade. What you say? Oh, so yeah, fellow Knicks fan. There, my guy Joel, man. He's talking about he's going to the parade, man. He's out there in New York, man. So hope he's safe, man. I hope he is safe. And have a good time out there, man. That parade ought to be lit. I believe it's going to be on Thursday, and that's going to be a spectacle, man. I don't know. I like to experience big things. I don't know if I want to go out there with all them people, man, because I was joking during the, early part of the podcast that, man, how you going to go to the bathroom? And that's real. I mean, I would have to be out there with some undergarments or something, man. Like I don't know that, but it'll be crazy. It would definitely be crazy. But Source, did you see this right here? Before we jump to these ladies, man, and give out some love in the hip hop world.
Yeah,
Jerobi. Shout out, letting fight know. Yeah, we did it. Knicks World Champions. And then I saw you. What you say, dog?
Saw this joint and the Fat Joe posting a Big Pun joint as well.
Word up. This was dope too. This is your man's right here. Your guy, Pharaoh Monch. No team in the history of sports has ever beat the opposing team, the referees, the commissioner, the president, and an alien. Pharaoh Monch in the house. Speaking truth, far as I'm concerned. Look, the president, I'm gonna say it, it's my show. You know what I'm saying? So the president came through and messed everything up, but Wu-Tang, Swifties, everybody that came back through, Nas, they made everything right again. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Olivia Benson as well. You know what I'm saying? No doubt, man. So shout out to my guys, man. Let's see what we got in here before we move on. Caesar said, congratulations. Caesar, I appreciate it. I know you don't mean it, but I appreciate it. I ain't forgot that mess you was talking about Josh Hart during the playoffs last year either. Yeah. I ain't forget, but I appreciate it, sir. But so I'm not going to bore you with the rest of my celebration, man. I got all day to do that. I got videos to put together, clips.
Yeah.
Appreciate you. Let me have a little time this Sunday, man. I just man, you just don't understand. You know, I would definitely do the same for you. Now, this is just something. I don't know, man. It's just hard to explain.
Well deserved.
Yeah, he got a ring though, Caesar. He got a ring. Yeah, matter of fact. So, and he helped us win at least 2 games, and it's during this run. So I'm not paying attention to what you talking about. They say hard is trash. Okay.
Trash with a ring. College and pro. 2 in college and pro.
Got a ring in college too. Let's move to the ladies, man. Let's talk about the ladies. Give out some love for these ladies out here in the WNBA. And of course, I'm gonna be honest with you. I wrote down some of this stuff. Some of it I'm gonna go off of memory and look up because I was nervous going in there yesterday, and then since then, of course, I just been so overjoyed I can't think about anything else. But
yeah, of course.
But it's just what it is. But anyway, let's talk about some ladies, man. We had some big performances in the WNBA, man, over this past week. Did you happen to catch the Lynx and Aces last night?
Of course, I was focused more on that than the Spurs and the Knicks.
Crazy game, man.
That game was great. That game was great from start to finish. I love the way Chelsea Gray came out. I actually posted a video because, I knew she was going to be on one because y'all talking about Olivia Miles, the best point guard in the league and all that, and she the mini point guard, and yeah, Chelsea came out with 12 and 4 in the first quarter.
4 for 4 from 3, I believe.
She was out here doing her thug thizzle in the first quarter, and Olivia, not that she backed down, but she was not great at the very beginning. But eventually, she came around.
Man, Olivia she's dope, man. We talking about how Chelsea Gray was doing work, and believe me, she was, and not just with the shots, but the passes was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we know what she can do, but it's like she was out there like a little extra. Like, okay, y'all saying she the best? I'm gonna put a little extra on this stuff to string together. I saw her just in the first half alone do as many crazy passes as I've seen her do just in some games total.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like she was whipping that thing, perfect touch, perfect timing, splitting people. Oh, she was crazy with it.
Yeah.
So I don't think we could have asked for anything better than what we got, man. And it looked like for a minute the Lynx was going to come back and snatch that thing. And I loved Olivia Miles' confidence, though. Like she just, like we talk about every week. Oh, I've been in, like she plays like she's been in the league, like she's been in the WNBA. It's not scared of anything. The confidence, that scoop in, that layup that she has. Like you would think, how does she keep getting that? But she's always gotten it.
Yeah. And it ain't like it's one direction or the other. She can go either way with it. As long as once she get that shoulder around, she gets you on her hip. She can lay with the left or she can lay with the right. The right, she go, a little extra with it, with the Statue of Liberty look and all that. But once she gets you on the hip, because she's so quick,
yeah,
you get on the hip, it's a wrap because you're not getting across her body to get the block in most cases. Not even Asia. I saw multiple people talking about Asia this, Asia that, as far as defense. I'm like, dog, she was guarding a point guard, right? Like, what did you expect to happen? Asia, just because Asia is the greatest doing it, offense, defense, don't mean she has the quickest feet of all time. Don't mean she can stop everybody off the dribble. Like that's people just be saying stuff. It's so frustrating. I keep falling for the trap, though, bro. I keep falling for the trap.
Yeah. I try. I think I did make a comment or two on a couple of posts in a couple of groups sometime this week, but nothing too crazy. But yeah, it'll happen. These people are so in the moment of everything. 1 game, 2 games. Well, I've seen them play 3. Okay, we get it. But this person doesn't mean they're the greatest ever. Doesn't mean it's this. Just because this happened, this person is trash. Like, this is just what they do. This is the WNBA.
Yeah, it's the fans that don't know. And I'm good. Here's the thing. I'm fine with people not knowing. I'm fine with people knowing less. Not everybody has to be all the way focused on every move and everything. That doesn't make you more of a fan. It makes you more, of what you are. You're more focused on that. And somebody else might be doing other things and they care, but they just don't care to that level. I'm cool with that. It's when you are very opinionated and talking crazy about players and situations, and when you get into details, like you know what you're talking about, and you don't. That's where I'm like, y'all gotta relax, y'all. Y'all gotta relax. Somebody said Joe Lloyd need to stop shooting threes. All I could think was Joe Lloyd has been shooting 35% for 10 years. She shot 40% yesterday. She having a rough first 11 games from 3-point range, but you want her to stop doing what she's done for years because of what you're seeing right now. What? But that's just people. That's not even sports related. That's just people being in the moment and speaking on things that they see in front of them because now they're paying attention as opposed to the last 10 years she's been doing, what she's been doing, and you don't know about that or don't care about that all of a sudden. Like it don't matter.
Yeah, this is what you deal with, man. This is what you deal with. But speaking of Chelsea, not only was she on fire yesterday, but she had 9 threes against Portland.
Mm-hmm.
And she tied the record. I think Ryan did it twice. Was it last year? Did it twice last year.
Cooking.
Yeah.
The thing is, her shot's not ugly, but when you see it go and you see her land, she'd be looking crazy ahead of time to me. She'd be looking crazy.
Yeah, it reminded me of Cat. We used to play ball without a carver named Steve. He had the same type of shot. Every time I see her shoot it, I was like, that's Steve. And he did the same thing. And believe it or not, he would hit the concrete sometimes too. I'm like, golly. But that was his thing. Same motion, same everything. He could bang them though. That was his thing. That was his thing. So dope performances in that game, man. I hope I hope some of the other primetime games that we get here coming up, soon will be to that, to that level, because that was everything. That one lived up to the hype.
Shoot.
We
We had a couple this week.
We did. We definitely did. Definitely did. Who we got today, Source? We got
just two games today.
Washington and the Liberty. They'll be on NBA TV at 3:00. Then we got the Dream in Toronto. Okay, Dream in Toronto. Also, they're 3:00, so it's both 3:00 games.
Yeah,
I think
I love that.
Tomorrow we have the in the Commissioners Cup game. We have the Aces and takes on the Wings. Yeah, so that'll go down deep.
God, it's gonna be good.
Let's see, yeah, busy. We were just talking about the Aces. We did see Asia early in the week fall an assist shy of a triple
double
against Seattle. 34 and 12 and 9. Don't look like the Queen slowing down at all.
Not at all. Not a step. Still out here killing them. If they like to make up the list. If the season ended right now, they got her as the MVP and the defensive player of the year.
But we get it though. We get it.
I
I was impressed in that game though. Even though they beat Seattle, very efficient night was with Dom and Malonga. Dom Malonga and our fam. I think Dom was 7 of 12, and Iowa was 7 of 11 from the floor.
Whew.
And every time I watched them play, and I was watching the other night, and neither was having a good shooting performance early, but watching them together, I'm just like, man, as this thing comes together, I just love seeing both of them on the court. Say when this thing actually comes together and they both real comfortable in it, Malala gets. Hopefully she can stay on the court and finally gets that experience. It's going to be a beautiful thing to watch, man. I mean, they're fun to watch anyway. Like sometimes certain teams you'll watch, and I watch them all because I'm a fan, but sometimes some teams are kind of hard to watch, especially when they may be struggling or struggling at times.
Hold on, Brian. Who hard? Well, go ahead. Finish your statement, then I ask.
Yeah. But this team right here, it didn't hurt to have Flage out there doing their thing. They just young, they fun to watch. And you can see what's probably going to come once they really get this thing together, man. So now when Seattle's on, I'm going to watch anyway, but I'm definitely watching. I don't care if they play in the sun. I'm definitely peeping Seattle. It's got to be league pass, and just say it's got to be a more exciting game. Like it's got to be something crazy, like I don't know, like the Liberty and the Dream, or the Aces. You know what I'm saying? The Lynx, only way I'm not watching Seattle play, it's got to be something big time on our channel. I'm loving watching them get down, though.
Who is the hardest team to watch for you right now?
The hardest team to watch had a player that I've always liked put on a performance here. Was it yesterday? Last night?
I got the same answer, Brian.
For me, well, you sure? Because I don't know.
Yeah,
I was gonna say the Mercury.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know you were gonna say it's gonna be the Mercury. I mean, Kai came out there with what she had 40 or 41, going back and forth with Plum. Plum had 43.
Yeah.
And and I missed that, of course. I mean,
I missed it too.
Yeah, and I'm like, I might go back at least on the joint and run these replays back and look at some of these points. I did see some of it they were showing on ESPN this morning, I think, or whatever, on the site, and they were showing some back and forth. But you can go back and watch the game or either watch clips. And I know I might need to see this because that back and forth had to have been crazy.
It's the first game Kalia Copper has played over her head all season.
Mm-hmm.
I might be exaggerating first. Maybe it's the second, but I feel like it's the first. I ain't seen her do nothing all season. Nothing. Matter of fact, somebody asked who was the biggest disappointment thus far this season. And I saw two names pop up and I couldn't disagree. I was like, Kalia Copper, yeah, it's been a struggle. And then Atlanta Smith was struggled with that mask on in Dallas, like, which made me think maybe being beside Fee. I don't know if I said that last week. Being beside Fee covered up some things, possibly, or maybe she's just having a rough start. But either way, both of them have had a disappointing start to the season. But yeah, Copper got busy last night.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and watch the. I'm gonna go back and watch the highlights on that, or the game replay, run back, whatever they call it, when they go to all the big plays. I definitely want to see this back and forth, because the way they were showing it, from what I saw on one of the sites this morning, they were showing them going back and forth. So I called a couple questions. I want to see this. You get one. You get one. I'm coming back. You get one. You get one. You already know what you're gonna get from Plum, regardless. It's just big game right there. Oh, what about the Fever and the Mystics? The crazy Caitlin Clark from deep to get in the victory.
If there was that was a good game. That was an entertaining game. Washington played pretty well for most of the game. Clark actually missed 2 free throws seconds before she dropped that dagger from 30 on Washington. But I had to point out, which I thought it was pretty obvious. Most people, I think, agree.
Mm-hmm.
Cody McMahon, just regardless of if they were supposed to switch or whatever the case may be, Cody McMahon made a terrible decision.
Indeed.
And you can say it's because she's young. That's cool, but it's multiple reasons. It's late in the game. You're going for the steal unnecessarily. They've only got seconds left, so just play solid. Even if you got caught off guard, going for the steal is the last thing you want to do. And then to do this, even though she hasn't shot well, the last couple seasons, like people believe she should,
right?
To leave Caitlin Clark by herself for the dagger, like everything about the decision was just. It was. I don't want to say dumb. Like, she's not dumb. Cody McMahon not dumb, but the decision was terrible. It was terrible.
It was a horrible decision. I was like, "What are you doing?" Boom.
Yeah, but soon as Caitlin started setting up, I was like, splash. hey, if that's what you want to do, that's what you're gonna get.
Shoot, Caitlin and Aaliyah had a nice night against the Sky early in the week, though. They went 34 and 32, respectively. Yeah. They were on fire. And give Clark some credit. She had 10 assists in that game, too. She ain't been shooting well, but she been dropping some. She's been on cue passing basketball.
I know Aaliyah was going not feel some type of way, but going to dominate her little sister, if you want to put it that way. A younger Gamecock. She's not gonna come out here and make me look crazy. No, I'm gonna go ahead and do this work. Plus, Aaliyah go hard. Like, regardless of what you think of her, she goes hard in the paint, literally in the paint, and she got moves. She got the handles. Like, she gets buckets and she gets boards. She hustles. She plays defense. Like, she's a very good player, and you can't knock that.
Definitely get busy. And we had seeing more and more of what we've been talking about as far as Cardoso. It's at the point that I don't know how much it's going to fix with her game, but I really want her to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
She's got to own up to a lot of the things that are not going well. I mean, she is who she is, but I just think that situation there too. I think she needs to be in somebody else's hands too. So you can question her effort sometimes. You can question the what kind of shape she's in, whatever. You can question all of that, but just some of the other things I just look at. I would just like her to go to another team, man.
Yeah, be somewhere else.
You get a fresh start. They were hyping this game up. They were hyping up her matchup. When her and Angel went at it, it was something. Shout out to Angel though. Angel didn't had a pretty darn good week.
Yeah, she got busy multiple times.
On both ends of the court. Both ends of the court. I didn't see some nice blocks. I done seen a couple of moves. I'm like, if she can perfect these moves, that's the thing. If she's got a couple of moves, you can tell she's been working. They're not really perfected yet, but sometimes it's come off. Right. I said, man, if she can really perfect these jumps and keep working, y'all ain't expecting Angel to, to always do a lot of scoring, but I can see more 20, 25-point games in her future. I think that should be the focus, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, she averaged, 14.6 points a game, along with how many boards did she get?
She said 11, I think. Or
11, 12, might well say 12, 11.9.
Okay, so it went up because I think about a week or so it was like 11.6.
Yeah. So she rated 15 and 12 for real.
Mm-hmm.
And that's being third in scoring on this team. Atlanta tough. They could play well on a regular basis. It's like they're emotional. They are the Vivian Green of the WNBA. Emotional roller coaster. You can't never tell if they're gonna play great or play, to their competition, beneath their competition for real. And it's frustrating. I'm sure it's frustrating for fans sometimes. As much as I love Alicia Gray and Brian Howard for real, and then you add Angel and Jordan Canada and your girl. Now, then you would think that there would be some consistency there. And what happened with did something happen with Bao? Like, why is she on the bench so much?
I thought I didn't see it. I thought I read that somebody said that she had gotten injured. Now I didn't look into it. I just saw that in one of the groups.
People.
I saw that in one of the groups that she got injured.
Okay.
But
I was like, why is she not playing?
But I don't know. So I don't know how true that is. I need to look into that. But they're very inconsistent offensively. Defensively, they're normally one of the better defensive teams in the league. I mean, they get busy. I mean, you got defensive stars. Nas is a defender. Alicia. She. What you're gonna get from Angel. Angel might lack on a couple of plays here and there, but Angel plays D. Jordan Canada at the point of attack. I mean, Jordan gonna be in your face. They play good defense. It's just consistency in scoring and who's gonna score. I mean, I've seen plenty of nights, like you say, that Alicia Gray is having a horrible shooting day, for starters. Ryan is sometimes a little hesitant. Then she get the jacking shots. You're not gonna get 25 from Angel every night. That's just not the reality as right now. It did look good that she did shine. Those 25 was against the Liberty. Against a good squad though. So she was actually a leading scorer for them, but very inconsistent. So you just never know what you're gonna get with them. I do like though. What I do like, I like what I see in Spurs from Okot. Now, the question is going to be if we ever find out, what's going on with Brianna Jones, because it still ain't no word on Jones. I'm thinking Jones would have played her. Everything's been quiet, so is this more serious than we thought? But when and if she comes back, I hope this doesn't stunt the growth of Medina right now, because Medina has played. Yeah, she's made some rookie errors, but she's played very well in a lot of games. So I've seen her make some key plays on both sides, of course, especially offensively. I think she has more of an offensive bag than people give her credit for.
I agree.
And I think from what I'm seeing, she's getting more and more confident in using it. So I'm seeing stuff now. I'm watching. I'm like, damn, I don't remember seeing her do that in South Carolina. I saw, a good basketball player, tall, big body, can get some putbacks, but it's kind of standard. But I've seen her several times now. I'm like, damn, she got a couple of moves down there. Like, okay with that.
Yeah.
So, what else we got? I think we missed we talked about Kiss. You got any other performance you can think about this week?
Paige went crazy.
Yeah, she's out too. She's out now, but yeah.
Yeah, she didn't play last night, but and Dallas took the L, I believe, to Portland last night as well. But Paige went crazy. She went out with the injury the other night, came back and got busy.
1 point game. Yep.
Got busy. That was what, Thursday, I believe it was.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to Paige. I always love Paige. Paige get busy.
Oh, all day long.
And
You fill out your All-Star bracket yet? your All-Star joint?
I haven't even thought about doing that actually, but I should, huh? I should at least.
Yeah, I know the other day I was on Facebook and I was going through some of the groups and somebody was like, "Hey, today your votes count double today," and I'm like,
I did see that too. Yeah.
So I started out. I was sitting at my desk and I went on and threw some joints in there. It's gonna be tough. When you get in there and you look at it, it's like you got some obvious, and it's gonna be tough though. It's gonna be tough.
Some snubs. Gonna be some snubs for sure.
Oh, some crazy snubs.
Because there's too many people playing well, playing at a high level. That's gonna, somebody can't go. Somebody can't go.
Yep. I saw that did you see that the Sun the other night retire Jonquel Jones' jersey?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, they retired the number 35 for Jonquel in the game against the Liberty. Jonquel didn't play in the game because she was, I think she had some type of illnesses and she might have had flu virus or something. I don't know, but whatever it was. But she didn't play, but she was there. So they retired her number 35 with the Sun. I guess they wanted to go ahead and show love, especially since they're not going to be there next year.
About to be out.
Yeah, so
better get it while you can get it.
Yeah, man. 2 finals appearances with them, 2021 MVP. And you think about the people that they've had. So they've had when Margot Diedick was there, the Urges and the Raptors, Nikisha Sales. I ain't thought about Nikisha Sales. When Nikisha Sales in the Raptors, Asia Jones, Lindsay Whalen.
Mm-hmm.
They got all those players. And somebody we should know played for several teams, but they have her jersey up there. Taj McWilliams Franklin. Yeah, all of those names are up there. So she'll be joining them. I don't know what they're gonna do. They're actually gonna put her in the Raptors for the rest of the season. What they gonna do? Ain't gonna be no Connecticut. I don't know how that thing works, but
yeah, they got to take them. I mean, KD.
They're taking put them in the Houston joint.
What, is Gary Payton in the Houston joint? I mean, in the OKC joint, or Sean Kemp?
That's a good question, and I feel like I have seen that before, but I don't know where. I feel like I have seen somebody do that before. Very interesting. Very interesting. But yeah, shout out to Jonquel. They also gonna do Tina Charles.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, they're gonna do Tina Charles and they're gonna do Alyssa Thomas.
I was wondering if they were gonna do Alyssa Thomas.
Yeah, they're gonna do both of them before the season is over, and as they should.
Yeah, get everybody that deserves it. You got to get them now because they're not gonna Houston's not gonna be in Houston. Like, hey, let's do a throwback jersey in the Raptors for somebody that played at Connecticut. I mean, I can't see that being a thing. I guess it could be a thing, but that ain't gonna be a priority.
I know we're a ways away, but you got me excited thinking about that. I can't wait to see the promotion and stuff as we get into when they get ready to play in Houston. I can't wait to see the promotion. Man, that's gonna be crazy, man. Cool. It's gonna be crazy.
How many numbers they gonna have? They ain't have no numbers to play. They don't have enough to fill out. They don't have enough jersey numbers to fill out a team because there's gonna be so many in the Raptors.
That's gonna be wow. I'm so happy for them, though. But yeah, man, that's gonna be wild. The promotion gonna be crazy. I would, man, not even a Houston fan, but I would love to go down there early on. You know what I'm saying? Just to see them put on down there and what they're gonna do. Because like I said, Swoops, Coop and all them are gonna be in the mix.
For sure.
They're gonna be in the mix, up top. So Thompson, they're gonna all be in the mix. I would love to see how they put on for Houston, man.
They need to be in the mix of that coaching job when they move, because will they make a move as they go into Houston? Because people want their person, regardless if it's a franchise moving or if it's new owner or new,
Oh.
GM, whatever the case may be.
I don't wish anything bad on the sister. As a matter of fact, it's not wishing bad, but not try to take something from her that she may want. But I'm kind of enjoying Coop commentary, man.
On TV.
Yeah. I'm enjoying her on television, to be honest with you, man. Her doing the commentary, on some of the shows, her doing the podcast. I'm loving it. Like I can listen to her talk about players and tell stories. I can listen to all day. She be wilding sometimes.
She do.
I was looking, man. Make sure I get it correct. So we've been doing this a long time, right? Like all these memories keep popping up. I said, time is flying because I'm seeing memories from 10 years ago. And it's got old shows and stuff that we did. And I said, golly, that was 10 years ago? Like, bro, that's crazy. And I looked at a couple in the background and said, darn, I swear it definitely had been 10 years ago because I wasn't even living while I was living here. But I was looking, and I believe 3 years. Today is the 3rd year anniversary since we did a running back for Brown Sugar.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and then it's also the 6th year anniversary for, I think it was Above the Rim. Which one did we do with Daryl? It was Above the Rim, right? With Daryl Love? Hold on,
it might have been Above the Rim. I can't remember.
Yeah, I think it was Above the Rim. It was 6 years ago. I'm pretty sure. Matter of fact, now I think about it, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think it was Above the Rim.
Both were done on the 14th of June.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, Brown Sugar, and then before then it was Above the Rim. I'm trying to see.
Speaking of which, while you looking for that, speaking of doing running back, remember we had my cousin B-Man on. I don't know what did we do? Did we do Juice?
Juice, I think it was Juice.
Yeah. So he was on the Juice joint. He actually does the music edits, a lot of the music edits that a lot of DJs use when they do transitions from the old song to new songs. They are his transitions. Jay-Z on that Roots Picnic stage used 2 of his transitions. I was like, what?
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wow.
So salute Cuzzo, DJ. Well, the B-Man, no DJ in the front, but shout out to B-Man.
Yep. On point. Yeah, shout out to B-Man for sure. It was running back. It was our second one, actually. It's 2020, and we did, it was with Daryl, we did Above the Rim. Yep. Let's see, make sure I don't see it.
Was our second one?
It says episode 2.
So we did Friday, and then we did Above the Rim with Daryl.
It must have been the second one. Yeah, it says I had put episode 2 back when we did it, June 14, 2020.
That's crazy. That's crazy that was the second one. We brought a guest on for the second one. That's wild of us.
Let me see. Prime the Source, a special guest from the group Daryl Love, reviewed the 1994 film Above the Rim after watching it again recently. Well, 2 of the 3 of us watched it again. One had never seen it until quarantine 2020. Yep.
Yeah.
So, I got to pull out, not that it was a great movie. And then, of course, nobody. I have. Do you remember the old Whoopi Goldberg joint? Do you ever see Eddie?
Eddie. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I vaguely remember it, but yeah.
I discovered maybe last year when I was cleaning, doing some cleaning and stuff, that I have the DVD of Eddie. And I was like, well, it was the Knicks. I mean,
that's why.
Yeah, I think it was I probably bought it back when we went in our great, I don't call it a heist because we ain't steal nothing, but as I think I've mentioned several times before when Movie Stop was going out of business.
Mm-hmm.
They were giving away stuff pretty much, buy 2, get 1 free. 88%. I had crazy numbers. And I told you we went in there and spent $75, but the receipt said we saved almost $500. Nicole and I walked out of that bad boy with boxes of DVDs we bought years and years and years ago. And I'll be honest with you, some of them still in the plastic.
So we just got them.
Just got to have them, man. Like streaming is different now. So you can, if you have a certain platform, you can find almost everything.
Right.
As we're finding out now, though, physical media is good when you either A, don't have a certain platform, or B, is it something you can't find on the platform at all without paying for it. You can go, if you got some of this old stuff, which we got plenty of old stuff, it works out good. But I do have Eddie. I feel like it's probably something I had paid like $2 or $3 for. So I'm going to show that some love. I did recently watch Source. Did you ever see the old 1986 or so Running Scared?
I remember that's 1984, I think. That's Billy Crystal and Gregory Hines. Yeah, I never saw the movie.
Yeah, I probably hadn't watched the movie in 30, 40 years, but I heard Michael McDonald song with Sweet Freedom, whatever the name of the song is, and I was like, you know what, that was in that movie Running Scared. So I kept telling myself I was going to watch it. So early last Sunday, when we got back from the movies, from seeing Scary Movie that evening, I searched it on the Fire Stick and found out it was on, I forgot what platform it was on. I watched it, and as I remember, it was pretty funny. Especially for an 80s movie. I mean, Gregory Hines, rest in peace. But him and Billy Crystal were really good together. When I watched that movie and I started thinking, I said, you know what, I would have loved, maybe if they could have done another movie or two together. Maybe they had, I don't remember them, but I thought they made like a nice comedic, they were funny. But that's all I got, man. You got anything to put out there? Entertainment, hip hop, sports?
Nope, man. I got nothing. We good money.
It was 1986.
It was 86. Man, I feel like it was 84. I don't know why I thought it was so early, but 86 is probably early too for real. But now, the regular. Nothing to talk about at this point. We'll see how things go.
Yep. So, I have nothing. I'll find something to do with myself. I'm just, I'm gonna continue to enjoy.
Yeah.
Last night, and maybe I work on a couple of little quick TikTok videos or something I'll put together that I can talk my ish now.
Do it. Do it, man.
I've been humble to all you, but I can talk it now. And a lot of y'all ain't gonna comment no more anyway, because y'all talk on like craziness forever.
Yeah.
All these years, and then up until this series, and I'm pretty sure we ain't gonna hear much from y'all on that front.
Do it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna string something together. So it is what it is. So, but yep. Again, thank Joel for coming through. On that, shout out to him. Shout out to all the Knicks fans out there. And hey, we have no more basketball for a while, and usually I'd be sad, but I'm not sad. I was ready for it to be over. I don't think my nerves can take anymore right now. So I can actually hold a glass without my hand shaking.
Congratulations again to your squad, the Knicks.
Appreciate that. Thanks checking out y'all for checking us out, and everybody watching. This is the SBP. We are here most Sunday mornings around 11ish, between 11:15, something like that. We're in the house. Check us out. Join us over on the SBP on Facebook. Sports talk is our thing, but hip hop, television, and movies are always in play. Also, I will say, shout out to all the people that liked and followed the SBP TV page on Facebook, which is connected to the group. I post a couple of posts up, Knicks related. Thank you, Knicks. And it's about 450, 500 people follow the page. More
That's
people
dope.
followed the page this week.
That's dope.
Yep. So shout out to the Knicks the Knicks videos were getting me over. Shout out to the Melo video because that started it. They interviewed Melo after the huge comeback from 29 down. So that caught a lot of love and share. So, but yeah, it was close. As of this morning, we're right at almost 500 new people who follow the page.
That's what's up.
So if you're watching, jump over to the group, which is the same. It's just the SBP. There's no TV, but it's also the SBP TV over on YouTube as well. So, all right. But we appreciate y'all for rocking with us. We're gonna check y'all next time, and y'all gonna have a good one. And F them picks, man. F them picks.
Yeah.